All right, Shalom. This is Har 1 by Nyasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp, located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Before I begin, I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Ha'arakah Kwadash, Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwat to my children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. It's going to be an impromptu. You know, everybody was just celebrating it. Their Babylonian pagan New Year's, was they celebrating winter. All the corporations made their money from the whole their wicked idolatrous festivities going into Christmas. And this New Year's goes into the celebration of Janus. All right. Janus, which is a pagan idol, a Greek pagan idol, which represents out with the old, in with the new. Now, you know, our New Year's starts in spring. Let's get that real quick. All right, let's read this real quick. Exodus 13, and I'm gonna start from 3. It says, and Moses said unto the people, remember this day in which ye came out from Egypt. Right, we came out from Egypt in 1446 BC in the springtime. All right, in the springtime is when the Lord brought us out. And of course, our calendar goes according to the new moon. All right, so the Lord put us back on schedule with the new moon, dealing with Moses when he brought us out of Egypt. Now it says, remember this day in which ye came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage, for by strength of hand Yahweh brought you out from this place. There shall no leavened bread be eaten, right? Because on that same day of the Passover is when we came out from Egypt, which also begins the Feast of Unleavened Bread. It says, this day came ye out in the month Abib, man. All right, and that's important to know, because that word Abib, I think it's Abyabah or Abayab, which means Abayab or Abyabah, which means the green and young ear of grain, fresh young barley, ears barley, month of ear forming, of greening of crops, of growing greens, Abib, the month of the Exodus and the Passover. It says March or April. All right, so now this is springtime, March or April. Now in the winter, everything dies off. After winter must come spring, change that comes eventually, right? Just like the cycle of life. People die, they return back to the earth into life, spring back up again, reincarnation. So the Lord does the same thing with the seasons. You know, as winter fades out, you start going into what? Spring. So now, this is Moses speaking about, or Yahweh speaking to Moses and Aaron about that same month and time period that we came out of Egypt. All right. It said in the month Abib, but check this out. And Yahweh spake, Exodus 12:1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. And the word month, according to the book of Ezra, 2nd Ezra, it tells you that months is basically the word moons. And that's what we go by, the new moon. 7 evenings after the new moon sets, rises and sets, then you count 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day, the 7th day, that's the Sabbath, Shabbat. But the beginning of that, the Lord put us onto the moon calendar right there, the harvest calendar. This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. So this is going to begin. The beginning of our year starts in the month Abib, Ab Yabah, which means the spring. All right, or early greens or whatever. It says it shall be the first month of the year to you. Okay, so in that month of the Passover is when we left out of Egypt, that's the beginning of years for our, in general, but for our people. So we're not supposed to be celebrating no Janus or no January 1st, the business year ending, corporate year. That's what it's really about. And they tied it to the pagan calendar, which Julius Caesar wanted to pay homage to Janus, setting up January as the first of the year, and December being the 12th month, which is the word decimal goes into 10. So it's a confusion. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. This is Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. That's talking about Esau. And shall wear out the saints of the Most High. That's what the Roman Empire did. And think to change times and laws. And that's what they did with the Roman Empire. They changed the times, the seasons, and they changed the laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and a dividing of time. It just means a long period of time. All right, we're given into their hand. All right, so now they've changed the times and laws of what we served under. All right, so Elder Apostle Tahar, he put it out there, said this year is deemed the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man. Why? Because during the time of Jacob's trouble, is within that is our deliverance. All right. It's not only about payback on 2/3, but in these heathens, but it's also about our deliverance, mainly about that. So let's get this real quick with that in mind. Everybody partying like it's 1999, like Prince said. I cut on the TV yesterday. As soon as we cut it on, they had the fireworks in all the different cities. Next thing you know, it popped up, New York, the ball dropping. As soon as the ball dropped, what I see? What would me and my children see on the screen? 2 dudes. Like Sodom and Gomorrah, man. So if I could find that picture, I may do a lesson on it. But check this out real quick. This is Matthew 24:32. All right, Matthew 24:32. It says, "Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh." Right? We've seen part of the prophecies, and we know that the destruction and our deliverance is near, man. We don't know the day or the hour, but we know we're close and in that time. And these people have no clue. They're out there partying like it's the Roman Empire, partying like it's ancient Babylon. And it says here, let me fix this screen so I can see. It says, for verily, so likewise, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors, man. So everything is right at the doors. The destruction and our deliverance is right at the doors, man. All right. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. So everything they're hoping for in America right now, and their New Year's resolutions, which is not even the New Year, and people don't even honor their resolutions, as they say. They try to become new every year. I'm a new person, new mindset. So it says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. So all these holidays and the confusion and false doctrine, false beliefs, Esau's system that they built up, their calendars, their New Year's, everything is going to pass away. But the Lord's word, the true calendar, the true, everything he gave to Moses, the law, statutes, and commandments, the truth about Yahushua, the Israelites, shall not pass away. All right? The deliverance is not going to pass away. The kingdom of Yahushua is not going to pass away. But seeing them partying in New York Times Square and waiting all day, 6 in the morning, just to get there at night, to be close to the ball dropping, you know, it looked like something from the Tower of Babel. So it says this, but of that day and that hour knoweth no man. So we don't know the day or hour, but we know we're close and in that time period. All right. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, man. So just like in the days of Noah, people was partying and bullshitting, right? You had all kind of wickedness going on, tyrannical rebellion going on against the Lord amongst the people. And what happened? The Lord sent the flood. That was the first death. And now we're in the time of the second death, and the people are doing the same things. No new thing under the sun. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Meaning it's going to catch everybody off guard. For as in Noah was out prophesying and warning people, and they still didn't listen. For as in the days of Noah were, before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage. What they do on the New Year's, everybody getting married. You got these sodomites getting married, right? Until the day that Noah entered into the ark, man. So it's the same thing that's going to happen now, all the way up until the judgment day. Then they're not going to wake up and all of a sudden pay attention to what's going on. They're going to be asleep and party right into the oven, to the destruction. All right, they're going to sleepwalk right into the destruction, man. For as in the days of the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So now, all this folly and confusion is going to continue until the day of deliverance, until the elect get taken into the chariots. All right. It says, and they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. But this time it's going to be with fire. All right. So, let me get this. All right, Jeremiah 30:7, man. Because these people are still asleep. Jeremiah 30:7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. That's right. That's what we're praying for, that this year could be the year, the hopefully year of Jacob's trouble. All right, to where the Lord purges the wicked from amongst our nation. Jeremiah 30:7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Meaning, going to be dealing with ICBM missiles in this time and nuclear fire. Nothing can compare to that as far as the destruction that's been on this earth. The first death can't compare to what's coming in the second death. All right. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, so it's going to be, our people are going to be in the destruction as well, but the elect of Israel are going to be saved out of it. For For it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck. So the Lord going to break Esau's rulership from off of us by what? The second death. All right? The Lord said what? He has the keys to hell and death. He's going to release us by taking us out of here in chariots, breaking the yoke off our neck, breaking us free of this system that Esau created, especially starting with slavery, the physical yoke, and then to the banking and digital system that they set up. Birth certificates, social security numbers, that's part of the yoke as well. Us being in captivity. All right, and it says, and I will burst thy bonds, and see, he's going to break us out of this prison. And strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, so they're not going to be able to take us down ever again. But they shall serve Yahweh their power, right? We're going to serve Yahweh by being his hunters and being perfectly righteous in the kingdom. These people are walking around all over the place. Like, oh, goodness. It says, and David their king. So King David is going to be amongst the Israel, all right? Over Israel again. Whom I will raise up unto thee, meaning basically to raise up means to be back on the scene. King David's going to be on the scene again on his earth. Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob. All right, but everybody else should fear. But the servants of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the elect, should not fear. Saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed. See, don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven. Don't celebrate these holidays based upon planet worship. You know? So don't be surprised or afraid of Esau's plans or the things that's coming upon this earth. O Israel, for I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid, man. For I will save thee, for I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, right? All these nations, he's going to put them down from their rulership and raise up the Israelites. All right, so that's what the Lord going to do. He's going to put down all these nations out of their rulership, but Israel is going to be what? Exalted and glorified. All right, so now I'm going to end it with this one so I can get up out of here. Proverbs 10 and 27. The fear of Yahweh prolongeth days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened, man. People that's partying like it's 1999, celebrating these folly days, doing what they want to do, well, that's why they're getting destroyed. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish, man. So what they hoping for, their resolutions and all that, it don't ever work out good for them. This year, I can't wait. I'm going to do it. Yeah, okay. Well, Russia and Iran just decided to drop the dollar for trade. That's going to affect America's currency and spending power. You got the war breaking out in Israel, expanding to Iran and America with the Houthis. You got Russia getting involved, shooting down Israel's missiles from Syria. You got space weather, all kind of coronal mass ejections shooting towards the earth, which is going to cause all kind of weather atrocities, just like you had in Japan the night of their so-called New Year's. 7-point-something magnitude earthquake. So this is what they got to look for. This is what's coming. All right. I'm going to get 27. Oh, it's 10 and 27. So right? So the hope of the righteous shall be gladness. So our hope for the Lord to bring vengeance on these nations, to deliver us, to destroy this place, that's going to bring gladness to us and deliverance. But the expectation of the wicked shall perish, man. All right, they said they enter in a new year with hope. That's what I saw, and then I clicked on it, and they had 2 sodomites on their front view. That's what they're hoping for. This is their hope. If I could find that video again, man, tag some scriptures to it, man, and rebuke it. It says that's right. So the way of Yahweh is strength to the upright, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. The righteous shall never be removed, but the wicked shall not inhabit the earth, man. All right, so yeah, man, I'm gonna end it there, but everything that they're hoping for, man, if I'm gonna get one more. This is Job 11 and 20. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape, and their hope, what they're hoping for, shall be as the giving up of the ghost, man. So basically all they got coming to them is nothing but destruction. All right, with that, I'm going to say stay focused, stay prayed up, stay ready, fortify your mind, and let's do this work. Let's get it. Shalom.